Hey guys, I'm Tony Gott with Southern Dirt 101. We're here at Coweta Raceway tonight. This is the last race for the season. And man, I tell you what, I think we're going to have a good turnout tonight. We got with me tonight here Nigel Lane and his dad,
Rusty Lane.
Rusty Lane. Nigel, tell me a little bit about the racing season here for you and how things have went, and maybe a little bit of how long you've been in the racing game here.
Well, I've been racing since 2016, along with my dad, and it's just been fun. It's sort of a season of just having pretty much fun. You race whoever comes up in the classic. It's really not about competitiveness. It's about having fun, and that's one of those great battles that you can have, especially with kids. Like, the experience isn't quite there, and it makes it fun racing, and it always brings you back to this track.
Right. And how old are you, Nigel? 13 years old. Now, do you race with other kids here, or do they put you with an adult class? Or
I usually race with other kids. It varies by class just because the amount of kids vary each week, but it's usually kids that I race against.
right. And what about your winnings? Have you won here at this track?
Oh yes, I've won a lot.
Won a lot. So you're that good, right? You're that good. So he's won a lot. All right. I'm gonna switch over here and talk to Dad just a minute, then I'll come back to you. Okay?
Alright.
All right, Dad. How about you? Tell me a little bit about your racing experience here at Coweta Raceway and your wins.
Not nearly as successful as his, but still have a lot of fun.
Right.
The one thing I like about Coweta, when we got into racing, is when you come down here, there's a lot of people that are willing to help you and teach you. As we've gone along, we've had problems, and various other the drivers will come and help you and look at it and say, hey, well, this is what's wrong, this is what you need to do to correct it. And so it's a very helpful, friendly environment, which a lot of times you don't see in other tracks.
Right.
And I'm gathering all their wealth and their years of experience to help build our carts and make them better.
Right. So this is what? How many years is this for you?
So we started we've been here 5 years.
5 years.
And what's interesting, when I first wanted to get into go-kart racing, or Nigel actually wanted to get into go-kart racing, I called Dan and asked him about the track and everything. And we used to have an old racer here named Richard Burnett. They called him King Richard. And he told me, well, you call Richard and he'll help you out. So I went to Richard's house and got to know him and everything. And we'd come down here and we'd park by him and he'd help us out. He'd help us work on our car, tell us what we were needing to do to improve it and everything. And that's just the atmosphere we have down here.
Right, and that's one good thing about a raceway like this, because so many you go to, there's so much chaos and jealousness, and even I have seen to where people fight just over because maybe they lose a race or something don't go their way, or and guys, in a family-oriented event, you want to keep that stuff out of anything you do. There's more to racing than being jealous or maybe earning a dollar, And I think here at Coweta Raceway, it's all about the family-oriental environment here. And, you win trophies. It's not about that dollar, but there's good fellowship here and good folks here. We since we've been coming here for the last, 3-4 weeks, we've really enjoyed it. Met a lot of wonderful folks, and hey, nobody here thinks they're better than anybody else. I haven't seen that yet. We're all on the same page. We're all here to have fun and to have somewhere to go and something to do. Do you guys agree with me on that, Nigel? Okay, but to me, that's what it's worth every mile that I have to travel from Martin County Coweta here, just to get to enjoy doing what I do here, and that's racing, going in circles, spending time with the environment here and the folks that are around us. Couldn't ask for anything better. Nigel, is there anything you want to say or add to it before we close this up?
I'd probably say just when you come here, don't really expect to try to focus on winning. Try to focus on having fun, because that's going to be the main thing that's going to happen. Is you're just going to have a ton of fun. And although the kind of like winning competitive aspect isn't there necessarily, you still have the extreme amount of fun that you have from the competition. It's a friendly environment to where you can keep competing, keep having fun, and that's what makes this racetrack so great.
Guys, you have it from a young man yourself, Mr. Nigel Lane here. And while I'm thinking about it, let's keep the Lane family in your prayers. God knows all about the situation. I don't have to explain anything to you guys. He's already got it taken care of. And these guys here look like they're good to go tonight. And Nigel is. And hey, as a newbie like myself, hey, I still got a lot of learning to do. But you know what? This is what it's about. We're going to learn together, right? What about you, Mr. Lane? You got anything you want to add to it or say? Or
Not much else. Just can't wait for next year.
That's right. You know, this being the last night of the season. Now, I think they're going to start again
April. First Saturday in April.
first Saturday night in April of 2021. So make plans to come to be with us. You'll see me here. You'll see these guys here, and a lot of other good racers and good folks here as well. So plan to be with us next April if you can. If you can't, view us on YouTube, on Facebook. You know, subscribe to the channel. You'll see updated videos and posters that we post and put on. So this is a new channel for everybody, but hey, you gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run, right? That's right. Guys, I'm Tony Guyton with Southern Dirt 101 saying thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time. Thank you.